Taking out a train to somewhere I can never catch. Spending time away from people, don't know how to act. Moved away from home, I always said I'm never going back. A friend of mine just lost a father to a heart attack. Never met the man, but stressing was a part of that. Finding happiness is tricky, proving hard to track. Beauty in the darkness, and that's always been a part of rap.
No, you can play
Speaking out on touchy subjects, hoping you can pardon that. Each emotion, you can bet I got a scar for that. Paving through the pain that I have seen and find a bar to stack. The most relief I ever feel is when I start a track. Once I finish that, I'm slipping back into a room that's black. One of the difficult things that I'm dealing with is envy. I got some guilt and some shame that I find I carry with me. I look around and see all these people who driving Bentleys, feeling different than them and wanting sometimes if heaven sent me to bring the pain to the surface. I know that they're neglected. Went down to Sunday service, hoping I could find a blessing. Try to talk to God, but I got scared to open up his message. Losing sleep over asking if I have his acceptance. I'm a Christian, my dad was always an atheist. Asking questions was never really a place for this. I turn to rap when the rest of the world was busy with dealing with homophobic and racist with no emotion. I hate to say that I'm hopeless, but at the rate that we're going, our race is soon to be over. Consuming and then disposing with no respect for the ocean. God damn it, the country's broken. We're dancing, we're drinking potion. The dances are not
over. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. That is he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stacked that he knows when he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't pass him and lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. Only get one shot.
Let him take a chance on something never told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. If it's someone who ain't never had nothing and afraid to walk away from more because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and make some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation.
See, this is somewhere you can go when you feel like there's nothing else to believe in. I never could put it down.
Mind is where the demons roam. Last time I met fear, doubt, hurt, hate, pain. Told me if you don't change, then we don't go. Don't give us life and then we don't grow. They got me thinking that I'm really in control now. Soul 10 doesn't really feel like home now. My family been saying, Mark, you gotta slow it down. Out on the day, she say you really on your phone. Wow, looking through my phone now, I've been feeling disconnected. Everyone around me, they would never get it. Do they love me cause I'm hurting or they get the message? Only love me when I'm working cause they want percentage. I remember late night writing here to tell you the truth. Back when I was too broke, serving tables just to pay for a booth. Back when really I had nothing to lose. Back when
They get it.
It's a necessary evil, difficult to go through. You're beneficial. Someone sees anything a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand they agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you just do not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having to make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. I wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hope, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of 30